starts getting handed out every single elimination. So at 54, 4 more people need to go down. Then people will start to accrue many, many points. Muster on a truck, hard find right beside. So many people are surviving, some very healthy, others in bad positions like hard find in terms of HP and shield.
Yeah, and in case you missed it, actually looks like Floki just got an elimination on script. Gonna quickly call that out. But in case you missed the NA East Finals, I had a chance to cast that alongside Sancho West. We just saw the car, reminded me of it. A player won the NA East Finals, not just a player, it was Mars. Great win over Bugha, the former world champ, because he found a taxi on top of a mountain with 0 mats, with not a lot of HP, with horrible resources, got in the taxi, drove around long enough to get enough placement points, which helped him win by 5 points over Bugha. It was actually an insane final. Bugha missed a shot that would have gotten him $6,000 if he would have gotten first place. It was a crazy final here, but now this is Europe. Europe is a whole nother ball game. I saw Nickelwise earlier in the chat say, I'm from North America, but I love watching Europe even more because the competition is so insane. I gotta say, I agree with that. I'm an American myself. I come from Greece originally, so I got some European roots, but I do love myself some European Fortnite since the beginning of time, since I had a chance to cast some of the early summer skirmish and fall skirmish games. I've loved watching European format.
It's fun indeed. Half and half now. Dropped in on the map. 45 seconds for players to come up with strategies. Hardfind just has 1 shockwave. So in trouble. The Harpoon, though, will be able to get him mats. Talking about Storm Surge 2, it's just 1 player that needs to go down, so it's not going to be too much trouble. It's going to be a tough decision to make for Hardfind. I feel like it's going to be an easy and fine rotate, but after that, he's going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Players at this point are going to be content. We're going to maybe just circle around a few different players so you can see kind of what their loot is like, and that's an important thing to look at. Teak right now trying to find one if he can. And he's going to get someone actually very, very hurt, and he's actually going to light the canister on fire. If Teak gets to live off of this, I will lose my mind. That's kind of gotten more and more popular in meta, but not going to be able to find it. Nice attempt, though, as 4ZR gets taken out by Reason in the kill feed. Finds
3 rare crash pads, now has to just bounce his way all the way through. No change, though. Very interesting. Possibly just going for the foot rotate, or maybe we have a little bit of replay buffering, so wait for him to go in. He has used at least 1 crash pad. We'll see how many more. All far low. Nice pickup onto Cleven again, who gets taken down. This time not anywhere near second place. Scram now in the sightlines of Teak. A Wild Western movie playing in his box. He's just taking shots at everyone he can see. Scram now being hunted instead. No more shots, no more standoffs. It's close and personal. But Teak might have bitten off a little bit more than he can chew. The one pump does not come in. He takes more shots as well. We cut off towards Hardfind. Scram does end up going down. Hardfind in the same box. Lands 3 shots after a pump. My goodness, the pressure and momentum from Hardfind. He's looking to get into this game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I would love to see how the fight with Teak is going to finish there, as I know he had Scram so incredibly weak, but this will get scary about taking box fights in late game like this, is you're almost guaranteed 99% sure to get third-partied by an AR or 5, especially if you get focused by a few people. It actually might not be wise to take the box fights later. That's the type of decision-making I want to see players like Vortex make, and recognizing, hey, play aggressive early when you have little risk of a third party, or less risk at least. Don't play as aggressive late until you get into very, very late game where there's so many boxes nearby, you have less of a chance to get third party, but the circles are still very, very big right now, and the AR threat and the third party threat is too strong to necessarily go all in fights unless you know you can.
Yeah, aggression is a big early story, but let's talk about as well how this game is looking for different people. The guys who performed earlier on, just trying to get another performance this game, people like Kazakhs, but then also we're looking at Hardfind. 3 eliminations so far, going for more. He started this game with 0 points. There are players who got nothing, more than 50 players who started this game with 0, who are looking to play catch up and get their names on the board. Huge pickup for Hardfind, a man with no utility before. Nice tech there with the shockwaves, gets 6 crash pads to use in this game. Like the patch never happened to actually reduce the rate for him. Oh my goodness, he has a Surffish as well to use to play against the Storm. A lot of mats as well. This could be Hardfind's moment. Has to be very careful though from the pressure from height. It's Vortex on height fallout. It's Vortex. He's here again, and he's looking to dominate the lobby. Not Elims this time, but with his brain and his positioning.
That's exactly right. I was going to say the same thing. 0 elims is the important thing to look at here. Vortex playing much different in game number 2. We thought he would still play aggressive. We thought that was the wise decision because he has nothing to lose with how much of a lead he has. Instead, he says, you know what? I'm going to hold on to this lead by playing for placement. If I could just stay on top and place, top 20, top 15, I should be able to win this tournament. Vortex, though, going to find himself in a bad spot. He's in the storm. He is out. So the change in gameplay does not necessarily pay out this time for Vortex. He's going to get taken out. Teak takes out Reason as well. What a finish right there. It was Vortex getting taken out by Kiriachi.
Vortex kind of just left off at somewhere near 150 points possibly. So we'll see if someone can take over his mantle. Hardfind, 53 points right now, 4 eliminations. He started his journey of points just in this tournament, in this game. Can he wake up and steal first? It'll have to be a win if he wants to overtake Vortex, who's holding that spot right now. Kura will be the lifeguard basically, but not actually saving people. Choosing who to drown all the way from height. Wakey, active in the mid ground. Emo versus Vitesse down on low. Corzon is still alive. There's Teak goes down. Flopper Frey is all the way on the backside, but I don't think has any utility. Just weapons to use. Everyone's now slowing down slightly as a big Silver Surfer dive comes in towards the top. Snappy takes over Cora on the high ground. Hardfind is box to box with Frey. Lining up a pump, doesn't get it the second edit. The piece controls there, but it's not possible. There it is. A nice wall and a rip afterwards. A 190 pump onto Frey. You didn't even see it coming. And Hardfind with 5 now is looking to win the game.
Done from Hardfind right there. He's going to try to channel his inner Vortex in this late game if he can. We're down to 9 players left. Hardfind going to do a great job getting a good first shot, and can he finish? Yes, he does. Hardfind continues to roll here. He's looking fantastic. This is game number 2 for people like Koda who just came in the stream. Game 2 of 6. Game 1 was Vortex dominating by 70 points. He's in first, but Vortex is out of this game. So players like Hardfind, players like Kurzan, who took out 80, want to try and climb the leaderboards here, and Hardfind is going to drop right to the bottom. That was like a trap in an Indiana Jones movie. He gets eliminated. Nice job from Hardfind.
4 quarters played from Hardfind right now. An amazing game, but it's overtime now. He's looking to score even more. Legendary now up on height. Hardfind low on shields. No time to pop those bandages. No time for the store play. Corzon down on low. Hardfind can pick up 3 eliminations here before Legendary even has to stay on things. Legendary is actually running possibly low on match. Just 170 left. Hardfind going for a few shots. Vitesse gets 2. My goodness, now a 3-voice scenario. Hardfind low. A sliver of HP. Legendary trying to pressure down below. Vitesse has an easy pickup here. 1 mini. Will it make the difference for Hardfind? That is the question. Now, even slightly quieter for both players down below. Legendary is doing nothing from height. He takes beams down on Vitesse. 1v1. Hardfind versus Legendary.
That's exactly right. It all comes down to this last fight, and Hardfind is in a horrible position. I gotta think this is Legendary's unless Hardfind can do something miraculous. Legendary playing it so well. Hardfind with 4 HP! You gotta be kidding me! With 4 HP, Hardfind on low ground takes him out and somehow gets the win. He's gotta make sure he...